Welcome to Psychic Self-Defense Academy. Let's talk about hooks and cords. Cords are normal energetic mechanisms that humans use to exchange energy with each other. Some of them are healthy and fine. You have cords with your family and your children and your friends, and sometimes it's fine. But most of them are really not. Most of them are inappropriate energetic exchanges. They can be due to obsession or jealousy or control or codependence or trying to make someone else responsible or disempowerment. A lot of cords are actually not desirable and not healthy. And so those are the ones that we're going to talk about. Cords cannot attach to just your random shoulder or, behind your knee or whatever. That's not how it works because cords are energetic exchanges, and that happens at your chakras. Okay, so if you are corded, if you have a cord, it's at a chakra. So if you want to try to see if you have any for yourself, you would use your pendulum. First, you would make sure that you have access to truth. Then you would ask, and if you have a cord with someone, you suspect that you do. So maybe an ex-lover or, maybe an abusive older sibling, whatever, that you're dealing with in your life. And you would say, is there a cord between Sheila and myself at my heart chakra? Or is there a cord between Sheila and myself? Then you would say yes. Then you would say, well, is there more than one? Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. And then you would find out what chakra it's at. Is it at my heart chakra? Is it at my solar plexus? And then you would ask whoever you work with, your higher angels, guides, whatever spirit allies you work with, you would ask that they remove it and replace it with divine light. So you don't want to leave the void empty. Right? So that's an important part of this type of work, is to replace the void with divine light. Now, if you find one cord from Sheila and you wait a little while and you start thinking about her again, and then you find another cord, you're like, well, why did that happen? I thought I took care of that. You can have multiple cords and just not be ready to release them. So you may find more as time goes on, and it's not because you didn't do it properly or effectively the first time. It just means that you weren't ready to release it at that time, because your physical vibration has to also support the removal. And if you haven't done a lot of this kind of work, you might not be ready to remove a whole bunch of stuff at once. It's sometimes has to happen in baby steps, and that's fine. We're all in different places. We're all so unique. So that is what you would do with a cord. Now a hook, hooks are always sinister. They're always due to manipulation and abuse. Hooks can be attached to organs, or they can be attached at chakras. So either one of those, you may find a hook. So if you have ever had anybody in your life that was very abusive to you, then you would want to use your pendulum. Make sure you have access to truth. Do I have access to truth? If you don't, watch the video on creating sacred space. That way you can at least have a sacred space to work within, so that you can find out for sure if you have any hooks. And then you would say, how many. You're probably not going to remove more than one of those at a time if there are more than one. They can leave you sore. You can actually be physically sore afterward. If you remove a hook from your heart, you can have a hook that went in this way under your armpit through your heart, or went in straight, or went in through the back. So that's something to know, to think about when you're doing your hook removal. Or to your liver. Think about if you wanted to kill an animal, where would you shoot it? Maybe the heart, maybe its abdomen, just something like that. So hooks are always because you had somebody in your life that was an evil person. So that's how hooks and cords work. Hopefully that's helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Thanks.